5 years. $15,000. That's all it takes to lose $572,000. If you start investing $250 a month at 26 instead of 31, you end up $572,000 richer at 65, and the extra money you put in? Just 15 grand. Let me show you the actual math, because nobody else will. Meet Maya. She's 26, makes $58,000 a year doing marketing for a mid-size company, and she's got about $4,000 sitting in a savings account earning basically nothing. Every payday she tells herself the same thing: I'll start investing once I learn more. Once I'm making more. Once things calm down. Sound familiar? Here's the thing, Maya isn't lazy. She's scared of doing it wrong. She saw NerdWallet's index fund guide trending this week, opened it, saw 15 fund names, and closed the tab. Meanwhile, her coworker Devin, same age, same salary, set up a $250 monthly auto-invest into a boring S&P 500 index fund 8 months ago and hasn't thought about it since. Maya thinks she's being careful. But careful has a price tag, and it's bigger than her student loans, bigger than a house down payment, bigger than most people's entire retirement account. Today I'm going to show you exactly what waiting costs, dollar for dollar, and then give you the one thing to do about it before you close this video. So why does a 5-year delay cost $500,000? One word, compounding, but let me kill the jargon with an analogy. Imagine a snowball rolling down a very long hill. In the first few minutes, it barely grows. Annoying, honestly. But every layer of snow it picks up helps it pick up the next layer faster. By the bottom of the hill, it's not growing by handfuls, it's growing by its own body weight every few seconds. Your investments work exactly like that. When Maya invests $250, that $250 earns returns. Then those returns earn returns. Then those returns earn returns. The last 10 years of a 40-year investment do more work than the first 30 combined. That's why the years you skip at the beginning are the most expensive years you can possibly skip. You're not cutting off the top of the snowball's hill, you're cutting off the bottom, where all the growth lives. Now, the objection I hear every single day: but what if the market crashes right after I start? Here's the honest answer: it might. And historically, that's been fine, actually, better than fine. The S&P 500 has recovered from every crash in its history, 2008, COVID, all of it, and gone on to new highs. If you're investing monthly for 30+ years, a crash early on means you're buying shares on sale. The only people crashes actually hurt are people who sell during them. Your job isn't to time the hill. Your job is to get the snowball rolling. Let's run Maya's real numbers, no vague estimates, actual math. Scenario 1, Maya starts today at 26, investing $250 a month into an S&P 500 index fund earning the historical average of 10% per year, until she's 65. That's 468 monthly contributions. Plug it into the compound growth formula and her balance at 65 is $1,428,300. She becomes a millionaire on $250 a month. Total money she actually contributed? $117,000. The market did the other $1.3 million of the work. Scenario 2, same Maya, same $250, same 10% return, but she waits until 31 to start. Now she's got 408 months instead of 468. Final balance, $856,400. Still great. But do the subtraction. $1,428,300 minus $856,400 is $571,900. And here's the part that should make you sit up. The only difference in what she paid was 5 years of contributions, $250 times 60 months, which is $15,000. She skipped $15,000 of deposits and it cost her $572,000 of outcome. Every dollar she didn't invest in her 20s cost her about $38 at retirement. And if you think 10% is too optimistic? Fine, let's run it conservative at 7%. Starting at 26, $609,000. Starting at 31, $417,000. The gap is still $192,000. Even in the pessimistic version, waiting 5 years costs Maya more than 3 years of her entire salary. The math doesn't care how you feel about it. Let me verify that headline number one more time so you know I'm not hand-waving. $250 a month, 10% annual return compounded monthly, 39 years versus 34 years. That's $1,428,300 versus $856,400. Difference, $571,900. Extra contributions required, $15,000. That's a 38-to-1 payoff just for starting on time. Okay, one action step, and I want you to actually do this today, not consider it. Step 1. Go to Fidelity.com and open a Roth IRA. It's free, takes about 10 minutes, and your growth is tax-free forever. Step 2. In the search bar, type FXAIX, that's Fidelity's S&P 500 Index Fund, with a rock-bottom 0.015% expense ratio, one of the exact funds on NerdWallet's best of list this week. Step 3. Buy $250 worth. If $250 feels like too much right now, buy $50. The snowball doesn't care how big it starts, only when it starts. Step 4. Set up an automatic monthly investment for the same amount so your future self can't flake. Total time, under 15 minutes. If you prefer Vanguard or Schwab, same play, search VOO or SWPPX. The fund brand matters way less than the start date. Maya's $572,000 mistake wasn't picking the wrong fund. It was picking no fund. So here's the one idea from today: the most expensive thing in investing isn't fees, and it isn't crashes, it's waiting. 5 years cost Maya $572,000. Don't be Maya at 31. Subscribe for one money idea every single day, with the real math shown every time. And drop your money question in the comments, I read every one. See you tomorrow.